Imagine you are watching a nail-biting National Hockey League game. It is a back-and-forth battle, and the 60 minutes of regulation time just are not enough. The game heads into a tense overtime period or even a dramatic shootout. If your team loses in that overtime or shootout, do they walk away with nothing? This is a great question many fans ask. The direct answer is that a team that loses a National Hockey League game in overtime or a shootout, but not in regulation, earns 1 point in the standings. However, a regulation loss, which means the game ends after 60 minutes with one team ahead, earns the losing team 0 points. This distinction is really important for the standings. This system, which was introduced in the 2005 to 2006 season, is designed to reward teams for competitive play that extends beyond the standard regulation time. It encourages teams to battle hard for the entire 60 minutes and gives them a significant incentive to reach overtime, knowing there is still a point on the line. This approach also keeps the standings much tighter and more exciting, allowing more teams to remain in playoff contention for a longer part of the regular season. It is a clever way the league acknowledges that an overtime or shootout loss is a much closer result than a decisive loss within the standard 60 minutes of play. So, when you are looking at the standings, remember that a team with more points is generally performing better overall. If a team has accumulated several overtime or shootout losses, they can gather a surprising number of points even without having an exceptionally high number of wins. This can be absolutely crucial for them when the playoff races get tight. You can also quickly gauge a team's resilience by looking at their overtime loss or shootout loss column, often abbreviated as OTL or SOL, which indicates they at least secured that valuable single point. This 1 point for an overtime or shootout loss is sometimes affectionately called the loser point by fans and commentators. It truly can significantly impact a team's final ranking. For example, a team might clinch a playoff spot by just 1 or 2 points, and those crucial points could be directly attributable to these extra points accumulated from games that extended beyond regulation time. This unique aspect adds another layer of strategy to the game, as teams will often push with everything they have for that single extra point, even when a regulation win seems just out of reach. Understanding the loser point truly helps you appreciate the deep nuances of National Hockey League standings and why every game, especially those ending in a tough overtime or shootout loss, can still hold significant value for a team's ultimate playoff aspirations. It really highlights the league's commitment to maintaining competitive balance and delivering exciting finishes for all the fans.